Okay then guys, so we're back inside of Helldivers 2, and apparently after we uploaded yesterday's video, they decided to get a little bit more active. So apologies on the frontal for that one, but we've got loads to dive in today. We've got an announcement by Twinbeard. We also have a major order that's made an appearance, and boy, this thing is an absolute nightmare. So we've paired up with the awesome guys at Super Earth Ministry of Truth to get you guys the exact direction that we need to be taking. This one's a bloody good one, so make sure you stay tuned to it. If you haven't already, smash the beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. On top of that, check out our sponsor, Instant Gaming, the platform where you guys can go ahead and purchase games dirt cheap. These guys cover everything from PlayStation, PC, Xbox and Nintendo Switch, and it's all completely safe and legal. They buy in bulk and sell at a cheaper pricing. Light work, and if you go down to the description right now and click on the link, you guys are going to be able to get yourself Helldivers 2 for just £25 in Great British pennies. Yep, that's pretty damn good. And not only that, but if you go to the link underneath it, we also do a monthly giveaway of a game on the platform of your choice. So make sure you enter it. It takes 2 minutes and it's nice and easy. With that being said though, let's dive on into today's video. So starting off, we have got an announcement coming in from Twinbeard that came up late last night, stating, alright Helldivers, due to a lot of requests, here's a brief update on the friends request issue. The bad news is that there's not much good news. The good news is that this is still, and probably even more so, one of our top issues at the moment. It's been worked on continuously and was discussed at length internally earlier today. Many of you have asked us to update you even if there is not much to say, and since pretty much all communication is better than the silent treatment, hopefully this is better than nothing. You're not being ignored, we wouldn't be here without you, and we truly get that this is both sad and extremely frustrating for those of you who are affected. We ask for patience, no bad joke or military lingo this time, just this. So it's a bit of a nightmare, and it's something which is a little bit frustrating. For me personally, we've been diving into the Discord, link in the description, over 7,000 of you in there now, so massive shout out. But we've been dumping into the Discord and trying to play with a lot of you guys, although it's been a bit of a issue with the cross-play additions when you're trying to add people from PC to PlayStation, vice versa, and apparently PC are having issues with PC and PC. It seems to be an absolute nightmare using those friend codes, but they are still working on it. This is something that they need to make a move forward on, and it needs to be relatively quick because this game is heavily induced with playing with friends. So if you can't play with friends, why are you going to play? So Mr. Twinbeard, thank you very much for the update. Although it wasn't very much, I do appreciate the transparency behind it. Although if we could get a little bit of a shift on, it'd be absolutely incredible. Moving on though, we now have got a very, very complicated major order to go through, which has got 2 days and 11 hours left at the point of recording, and it states, with the TCS securing our citizens' lives now, we can assure their economic future by culling the terminid population and harvesting the E710 they provide. Now, the order for this one is at 35 medals, which isn't as much as the last few, and this one does seem a little bit more of a nightmare, but right here we've got the Liberate, Fori Prime and Zagon Prime. Now, unfortunately, it's not going to be as simple as that because, as far as I'm aware, you're not actually able to get onto those planets just yet. This is a bit of a task for you guys because, realistically, we've got to liberate quite a few planets to be able to get over to there, as they're not actually playable. So what we need to do is a very simple movement. We've been talking to the guys at the Super Earth Ministry of Truth, who have the major order updates, and they have their own Discord with that sort of stuff. Because this one was a little bit complicated and I didn't want to give the wrong moves for you guys, we made sure we correlated with these guys. Now, the moves that we've got to go through with this one is the most determined liberation path here. Estanu moving on to Fori Prime, and then Helmir to Nivel 43 to Zagon Prime. Now, the deadline is tight for this one, so we need to get to work quite quickly. Like I said, the Discord has got over 7,000 Helldivers in it, all of which are using like voice chats and stuff like that we provide inside of the Discord to try and get this one done. This is a big ask, but as it stands at the point of recording, we're at 71% liberated for Estanu, so this one is going to be quite a easy movement, as we've got over 200,000 people in there, which means that that should be done by tomorrow lunchtime at latest, so we can move on to Fori Prime and start that process process there. Once we have done that though, Helmir is going to take a bit of a battering because that place is bloody difficult. So make sure you're careful with the fire tornadoes moving around with 37,000 people over there. If we can all correlate right now over to Estanu, get that one done, and then move over to Fori, that would be absolutely incredible. Heading on from that point over to Helmir, and then being able to make our way over to Nivel 43, then Zagon after that. It's going to be a handful, but I know if anyone can do it, it's the Helldivers community. So let's get in there, let's get it weared out, and let's absolutely smash this through. And one Reddit post which actually resonated quite well with this one is something that you guys will need to understand throughout the process of this major order, and that is that you can just get through it if you stick together. Now this is going to be quite quick, and make sure that we do not just stand there shooting everything. Get through as many of the objectives as you can and start making those processes through, making sure that we actively win this war. Okay, so if you've got this far into the video, then we've got a giveaway for you guys. We're giving away a copy of Helldivers 2, and if you've already got the game, then we're giving the money equivalent in super credits. So it's very easy to obtain today, but we're putting the giveaway later on down in the video so that we can make sure that dedicated subscribers are the ones that are entering. That way, it seems to work out the best. We'll announce it in the community page and or the Discord via the link in the description when you guys eventually win this one, but we're going to be announcing it in a couple of days. All you have to do to enter is simply go down into the comment section and stick a green and a blue heart in the comments. It's literally that simple. While you're down there though, why don't you tell me your favourite part about Helldivers 2? It'd be greatly appreciated. I love the read. Let's dive on in. Now, it's the most fun is that this post is solid, and I absolutely love this. So if you want to have the most fun from it, you've got to admit that sticking together is cinematic and fun, and you should do it more often. This will also help you guys move through in the lower levels, the mid-range. In the higher levels, you do have to split off into teams, but if you guys are wanting to get this one done, you're going to be needing to play in the mid-levels to guarantee the outcome. But it states right here, got out of a game that other night with a random team that glued together with diverse stratagems and solid CC/ armor busting weapons. Nothing has come closer to feeling like the true developer intended experience than that. Between a machine gun, a supply pack, 2 recoilless rifles, and an arc thrower, absolutely nothing stood in front of the literal firing line we had set up as we pushed along every corner of the map. Bug spawns were fair, ammo was plentiful, and there's lots of success was had. Splitting up may be comfortable and more efficient perhaps, but I now believe that the true Helldivers experience is traversing the map as a squad, mowing everything in your path. Now both are relatively efficient. Like we said, in the higher levels you will need to split off to be able to meet the time caps, especially with the difficulty level that comes with it. But if you guys are playing on around 5 or 6, which for most people is a comfortable level, then you guys should be able to run through it all together. Just get from objective to objective to objective and get out of there with someone having to make that move towards the extraction point. Light work, and it should be doable. As it stands right now on Helldivers.io, there is an interesting move with the 72% liberation in Estanu, 200,000 people, taking about 4 hours. The only thing that we've got right now after that is Fori, which is going to be obviously a big one. But apparently that has got a bit of a movement going towards it. So fingers crossed we can get some of you guys in there. I'm really excited for this one, and I hope that as a community we can organize this and actually still beat it, because I feel like they've made this one so that we can't actually win, and that seems to be a bloody big challenge for me, and I'm kind of excited to see if you guys can pull it off. So if you haven't already, hop into a game right now, even if it's just for 1 or 2 rounds. Go ahead and get it, take a screenshot and tweet me, the link is in the description, or head it into the Discord, just pop a clip in the clips section, just so we know that you guys are really bashing this one out, so that we know that we can do it. I've got faith in you guys, and I know that we can smash it. So let's go ahead and have a load of fun, and let's get this major order out of the way. Man wants his 35 medals. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. Thank you so much again for being amazing. I appreciate you all, but as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.